Hey everyone, it's Steven from Board Game Weekenders. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Ripple Rush from Stronghold Games. Players are going to earn points in Ripple Rush by putting numbers in ascending order from bottom to top in each of the 4 colored columns. The first thing you need to do when playing Ripple Rush is to give each player 1 score sheet and 1 pencil. Next, you'll need to shuffle all 100 numbered cards. Then you will take the shuffle deck, and you need 20 cards per player, so you can remove the extra cards that you don't need for this game. Return the cards you aren't using back to the box. You can then set the deck face down in the middle of the table. If you're playing the advanced game, shuffle the goal cards face down, and then reveal 2 face up in front of the play area. Remove the rest of the goal cards back to the box. Ripple Rush is played in rounds. During each round, players will resolve the following 3 steps simultaneously. First, draw a card. Second, write your number. And third, to discard your card. First, each player draws a card off the top of the deck and plays it in front of them. So if you're playing a 4-player game, it might look something like this. Then, each player will write their number in their score sheet in the same colored column as the card. So for example, I could put the yellow 17 right here. Whenever you write a number on your sheet, it must be higher than any number written below it in the same column. So if later I drew the yellow 24, it would have to be above the yellow 17 in that column. Additionally, it must be lower than all the numbers written above it in the same column. So if later I drew the yellow 4, it would have to go below the yellow 17 and the yellow 24. Essentially, for each colored column, you need to make sure that the numbers are written in ascending order from the bottom of the column to the top. You may encounter a situation where you draw a number card and you are unable to place it in the correct column following the ascending restriction rules of the game. If this is the case, you need to take the card and you place it in the center of the table that all other players can use. The only restriction is they must write their number on the card that they drew before they write the number that is given to them from other players. You must announce the number and color as soon as you draw and realize that you cannot play it so that other players are aware that they're going to be able to play this number after theirs. Finally, for the third step of the round, you would discard all number cards face down as a discard pile. And you would then start a new round. Whenever you complete a row on your sheet, you immediately unlock a bonus number. You must use the bonus immediately, and you cannot save it for later. However, you may choose not to use the number if you wish. The first bonuses are the color bonuses. If you finish a row where there are the yellow, the green, the blue, or the red X, you would cross off that bonus to show that you used it, and then you can put any number in that column. So for example, for yellow here, since this is the row that I crossed off, I could put any number in yellow following the usual ascending rules. So maybe I would put the yellow 25 up here. For the specific number bonuses, if I finished this row, I could write a 10 in any of the 4 colors. So maybe I would go to green here, and I'd put a 10 right there. You can chain these bonuses together. So for example, if I had the red 4, and I wrote that in, that would trigger this 15 bonus, so I would cross that off. And then let's say I put the 15 in green right here. That would trigger another bonus where I'd be able to write any number in green. If you draw a number card that you've already written on your sheet, you would discard it to the center for other players to use. The game ends when the deck is empty and players would finish the last round writing in their numbers as usual. For each column, players score 1 point for each number in the longest chain of numbers. So for red, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For blue, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For green, this would be 1, 2, 3, because their chain is broken by this gap here. And for yellow, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, for these chains, the numbers do not have to be consecutive. If you're playing the advanced game and using the advanced scoring cards, if players completed the specific row, they will get 3 additional points. Up to, if they completed both goal cards, they would get 6 points. So for this case, I did complete this row for 3 points, however I did not complete the top row. And the player with the highest score wins. If there is the tie, the player with the most completed columns wins. And if there's still a tie, both players win. If you're playing solo, write down your score so you know what to try to beat next time. Okay everyone, thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the game, please drop them in the comments below. And until next time, we'll see ya.